I've trained calisthenics for 10 years. I've solely focused on strength. But what's on the other side? What can we learn from endurance? This is my journey to running a 70-kilometer ultramarathon in Japan. Okie dokie boys and girls, it is day 89 of Road to Shimanami. And well, there's 0 days left. So right now I am heading to the starting point of Shimanami Kaido, Shimanami cycling road. And well, basically the starting point is at the other side of this river I'm at. At the moment I'm on the mainland, but Shimanami Kaido is basically, you know, this touristic activity where you cycle with your bicycle across 6 islands. So, you know, you start from the mainland, you take the ferry to island number 1, and that's where you start. And there's this blue line going across 6 islands that you just follow for 70 kilometers until you get to the end. And, you know, in between the islands, there are 6 of them in total. They're connected with bridges. There's a lot of sightseeing to do. And yeah, I'm gonna try and run it. At the moment it's a bit before 6 a.m. The first ferry, the first boat going to the island will be at 6 a.m. So I hope to take that ferry, that boat, and then we can get started. I want to say I'm kind of nervous, but I don't really fully realize yet that I'm about to run 70 kilometers. I hope it will be okay. You know, ideally, let's talk about some goals. If I, you know, the minimum goal, I guess, the minimum goal is to basically run the 70 kilometers, right? The last thing I want to do is to have to call a taxi in between to get to the end point because I'm just too fucking tired. And then ideally, you know, cutting 8 hours would be like, I would be amazed at myself. So let's go for that. Alright, so here the line starts and this continues for the next 70 kilometers. We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna record every now and then, I think. Let me switch the camera. Yeah, so I'll record every now and then a bit of a status, I guess, an update on how things are going. But at the moment I will not do that too often because it's freezing cold. I just took a piss and there was just, you know, smoke coming out of the I don't know how to call it in English, but you get what I'm saying. Anyway, yeah, let's get going. I'll probably see you around 10 kilometers or perhaps at the first bridge, whichever comes first. Let's go. Oh yeah, bridge number 1. Still a few kilometers, but basically every time you cross one of these bridges you first have to do a climb of about somewhere between 50 and 100 meters, so that's gonna be fun. This thing is freaking huge once you get close up to it. Okay, so from a far distance, when you're looking at a bridge, it might look like it's tiny, short, smaller than expected. But then you get up close, you have a second look. It's actually quite big. And then you try to get on top of the bridge, and it's just a struggle to get up there. And then you're on the bridge and it's gigantic, you know? So, I mean, all I'm trying to say is, ladies, don't judge a book by its cover. Anyway, I'm on the bridge. I'll see if I can get some scenery on the camera. But yeah, on to the next one. Difficult to see on camera, but despite the fence, you can see quite a lot from here. Guys, it's a freaking dinosaur. Holy shit. Nice. Alright, I think it's time to have some food. Let's go. Okay, first snack is mochi. So basically in Japan you have all of these snacks with mochi, which is just banged up rice basically, which makes it sticky. And usually you have some things in there like custard cream or anko, which is like red bean paste. This is just normal mochi. I've never tried it just like this, but it's actually quite good. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10, maybe 7.5. It's better than expected, and the texture is very nice, which is good, because I have about 1,600 calories worth of these. One of these things is like 200, which is like unexpected, but I also have some other snacks, so we can review them along the way. All right, the climb to bridge number 2 has started. I think I'm about 20 kilometers in right now. To be honest, already feeling a bit tired, but that was to be expected. Now it's just a matter of getting the body to keep moving. You can see the bridge over there, or at least like the pole, I guess. Oh, and some flowers. Bridge. Let's go. Maybe one thing to mention is, well, it's 70 kilometers, between 70 and 80 until Imabari, which is the last city, basically the end point. So, well, I have 70 kilometers on the menu today, but I'm trying at the moment to not think about that as much as possible. So in my head at the moment, I'm not thinking about, the goal is completed in another 50 kilometers, because that would fucking suck, right? Instead, what I'm doing is I'm placing these little goals in front of me. So of course, every bridge, every time I get onto a new island, that's kind of a small goal. But aside from that as well, hitting 30 kilometers, hitting 40, hitting 42, those are some small goals I have along the way. And if you're able to, focus on those small goals without really thinking about the bigger picture, then basically before you know it, you're gonna be at a point where now the bigger goal seems feasible. So if I can get to 42 kilometers, well, all of a sudden I'm over halfway, and then the remainder seems a little less daunting. So I guess this is kind of a trick for weak-minded people like me to keep ourselves going. But when it comes to those bigger goals, it doesn't matter how you get there. It just you just have to keep going. Oh, what a nice view. All right, let's go. All right, next bridge is farther than I expected, probably around 35 kilometers, maybe a bit less. And it's time for another snack. And well, despite how this looks after being in my bag for 3.5 hours, I would say we all know a banana is a solid 7 out of 10. I'm gonna eat this. I've been cramping, so I hope this will help. And well, one tip if you want to make this a 10 out of 10 is put it in the freezer for at least 12 hours, and then you can devour it as some sort of lollipop. Well, that sounds gay, but just eat it normally, but it's ice. Kill me. Okay, so I just checked. I'm on the next bridge, by the way. I think this is number 4. I'm at 45 kilometers. And I'm fucking tired. Oh boy. The next convenience store is in about 3.5 kilometers. That's gonna be my goal. When I get there, I can buy some extra salty food because I noticed I don't have enough salt. I can buy some special energy drinks. I don't know. I can do something to pump some life back into my legs. Whew. Let's go. Okie dokie, boys and girls. The current objective is to get to, I believe, the last bridge of Shimanami. It's about 10 kilometers away, but if I can reach that one, it means that I've crossed 60 kilometers. So I stopped at the convenience store. I took a bit of a longer break. I'm kind of revived at the moment, although my hamstring is starting to cramp as well. But when it comes to the snacks, quick review. So I had this lemon juice thingy, which basically last time I went in the summer to Japan saved my life a couple of times from sweating too much. And well, I think it did the job today as well. I had like some chicken. It was quite good. It wasn't warm though. It's supposed to be warm, but you know, some meat. I've been vegan all day, you know, or vegetarian. Some meat did hit the spot, so yeah. Let's give that one a 7 out of 10. Everything is a fucking 7. Like my head is not going around. And I had something like a sweet Wiro, I think you call it. And well, that's basically just carbohydrates. 50 grams of it. I didn't like the taste that much, but at least I'm on my feet right now, so I'll give it a 5. I'll see you at the bridge, boys and girls. Okay, the last bridge is in sight. There's a catch to this one. It's 4 kilometers long. But first of all, let's get on there. Second of all, let's cross it, because once I get over that bridge, we're almost there. Okie dokie, so time for a snack. I just checked. I'm at 8 hours and 7 minutes and I'm at 65 kilometers. Now this snack is called melon pan, or melon pan in Japanese, and it's like melon bread, but the name isn't from the taste, it's just from the shape, which I would like to show you. But apparently if you are on the move for more than 8 hours, it loses kind of the original well, look. Anyway, it has 350 calories. I'm gonna eat this, and then yeah, we've got 4 kilometers on this bridge to go. Then we get to 69. Nice. $100 meters. Whew. What the fuck? Okie dokie, boys and girls, so that's it for road to Shimanami. 70 kilometers in the legs, 8 hours 46 minutes and 22 seconds. I'm gonna get some rest. Well, what you're seeing now is some push-ups I did before getting some rest, because well, I like to run and train every day, and even though I'm feeling tired as hell, well, you can do something every day. So 100 push-ups, not deep enough, which is something I realized after the set, but anyway, I did them and then I went to bed. I'm talking about this like run a couple days after. I really didn't know how it was gonna go, but I'm happy I did it. I'm happy I was able to do it, and yeah, that's gonna be it. Of course, in the future I'm still gonna be running, I'm still gonna be training. This is not the end of the channel, although what I will mention is I'm gonna take a couple days off. You know, I'm in Japan, I'm gonna enjoy myself. I have some stuff to do, to sort out, and you know, I'll get back to it, back to making videos, regular TB's training videos, I guess, once I think I get back from Japan, you know, once I'm ready again, because I need some rest. But anyway, that's gonna be it for today's training, and I'll see you not tomorrow, but soon.